What a really, really, really nice bloke. Hello, it's me, the Invertaben, and the wee man. Yay! So, as many of you know that watch my channel, I do like to do a nice big super shout out whereby I get other YouTubers involved to recommend you go and check out one or two particular channels. In this case, what I thought would be really awesome is a visit from the wee man. Yep. I thought what would be really cool is kind of inspired by my meeting with Predator Prey Online would be, instead of us recommending you go and check out any particular channel, would be to have a little Q&A with the owner of a channel so you can check it out for yourselves. So in this video we are going to be speaking with Invertaben, so let's crack on with his questions. Okay, and I must apologise in advance of this. The sound with our guest is out of sync with his actual speaking and gestures, so I must apologise for that, but the audio is fine, you can hear what he's saying, it just is out of sync with the actual movements of the mouth. So it's not a badly dubbed movie, they are genuinely his answers, so yeah, go check it out. Hello, it's me, the Invertabarian, and...
It's me! He's off. He's off. He's had enough.
I don't care about that. We've got a bit of a delay, but hopefully when this comes together, that will not show. So the concept that we're doing here is a kind of Q&A, and I thought instead of doing a shout out for your channel, what might be kind of cool is if we could actually just sit and speak to you, and then hopefully people will come and they'll get to meet you as well as come and check out your channel.
Yeah, awesome.
Awesome. So this is Invertaben. Obviously, do please go and check this out and subscribe. Okay, I bet we go through all this and the volume doesn't work or something. Okay, question number one. Nice and simple. We're going to start off easy. Who are your main influences in the YouTube community?
Oh, that's a good question.
So you thought they were all just going to be really stupid.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know what the community is like, you see, so I was a bit,
Well, see, what I actually did was I actually just dinghied most of their questions and just came up with a whole trump of my own, so it's a surprise for them and for you.
Fair enough. So influences in the community.
Yeah.
You know what? I like to watch everyone, well, as many people as I can. And I think, everyone's influential in their own ways, without sounding too cheesy. But like the people that got me into it, would be like the Dark Den, Tarantula Dan. Those were the first ones that I started watching.
See, I thought it was a combination of the old cartoon Mr. Ben and myself. And you just went the Invertabarian and Mr. Ben, two of the most influential characters of my life. So I was just mashing. I keep having images of you just like morphing into different inverts, going to the cupboard. Okay. So based on who it was that influenced you to start, was there any other factors that made you think about starting your own YouTube channel other than the people you enjoyed watching?
Well, I've done YouTube before. I used to have a vlogging channel that my partner's now taken over. So I have more time for this one. And we did that for a good few years. Just to put up things like family videos, that sort of thing.
Alright, cool.
It wasn't necessarily for anyone apart from us, really.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you ever feel like a total dafty filming yourself?
Absolutely. All the time.
Brilliant. Right, okay. I did message you saying you might need a bit of paper and a pen, so this is the moment here.
Okay.
How many shots could an Invertaben shot if an Invertaben could shot shots?
Right.
Please give a mathematical answer and show your workings.
Right. Here's my pen and paper. So.
Do you want me to carry on with the questions whilst you're doing that?
Yeah, go on.
Alright, okay. Have you any channel goals?
Channel goals, that's a good one. There's no massive goals, no massive end game. Like I don't want to be the biggest or the most famous or anything like that. But just like to share, just for people to know would be nice.
Cool. Well, hopefully this will help in some way. Maybe not. have you any new additions you're expecting, and are you happy enough to discuss them, or is it a big elaborate secret?
I am expecting a parcel tomorrow, and I know most of the things that are in there. I'm just wondering, should I give it away?
Are you going to share, or are you going to keep it a secret for people to check out your video?
I will share one of my additions. I'm
got to check on your phone because you can't remember.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing. One of them is a new tarantula. It's a Syriopagopus albostriatum.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
The
wee man's put the other headphone. I've got this headphone in this ear because it's got the microphone on it. He's down at my knees with the other headphone into his ear. Okay, so I went a stalk in your profile a little bit. And I noticed that you've met the Daleks, you've met Davros, you've sat in the DeLorean, and you met R2-D2. So bearing all that in mind, do you like cheese sandwiches?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't like cheese, and people find it weird because here's a fact: I have cheeseless pizza.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yep, thought so.
Okay, Green Day or Muse?
Muse every time.
Well, I'm just going to cut this interview short then. Okay, with that in mind, obviously you picked Muse over Green Day, but we'll still crack on with the next question. I'm going to assume that you can actually play an instrument, and I must now apologise for that high-pitched squeaking noise, but he's now dragging it in the aeroplane across the floor. I take it you do now play an instrument?
Yeah, I play a bit of guitar.
Okay. With that in mind, could you then tell us how many chicken nuggets could you fit in a transit van if the transit van was purple, had only 3 wheels and a donkey on the back?
I reckon about 45.
45, okay.
Yeah.
And following up on that, what species of tarantula would best drive the van?
Oh, probably I'd go OBT because it's a little bit mental.
I have to say that was not my question. What was your first ever tarantula and or invertebrate, and at what age did you get it? Because your first exotic pet might not have been a tarantula, so I thought I'd better elaborate that it might have been an invertebrate.
My first exotic pet was actually a chameleon. Went straight in with like lizards and that sort of thing. And then it sort of flowed into the tarantulas. And my first tarantula was a Brachypoma vagans.
Nice, very nice tarantulas. I do like them. What age were you roughly then when you got into... Oh, do first thing.
28? Yeah, 28.
Just a year or two ago then. Have you a dream species, or do you own a dream species of either invert or tarantula, or both?
I don't, to be honest, I don't really think I have a dream species. There are certain species I like more than others, like cobalt blues, love them. So it's kind of not, there's no sort of dream tarantula, there's no end goal, if you know what I mean.
I had a libidum and I went and gave it away to somebody. I did have another question here, but I scored it out because somebody offered one up that was quite good. And that question is, are you scared of sun beetles?
A little bit, yeah. Especially when they fly at me.
It still scares the crap out of me every time. Thank you, I'm being offered a little orange spherical object.
Very nice.
Okay. Was it the influence of YouTubers then that first got you into keeping exotic pets, or was YouTube as a resort, like what's the word I'm looking for? Conclusion of keeping exotic pets. Did the YouTube come about because, you know what I meant. I can't, words fail me. What are words? I don't know.
Well, like I said, the first exotic pet was my chameleon, which I got before I found anyone on YouTube with inverts and that sort of thing. And that sort of fed into it. I had no interest in keeping inverts, tarantulas or anything like that. Until one fateful day, and it all went wrong, and it all went downhill from there. And then
This is a dark and faithful night. Do-do-do-do. Yep. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Where did we get to? Right. So anyone that's watching will be familiar with YouTube channels, and hopefully will be familiar with yourself and myself by now. Well, for watching this. So yeah. If you could recommend, and I do apologise again for the squeaky aeroplane. If you could recommend 3 channels for anyone watching this, other than yourself and myself, 3 channels for anyone watching this to then go and view with the hope of a subscription, what 3 channels would they be?
Ooh, okay. I really like Winter Night at the moment, and I know that was said in the last video, but
Yep, Gar mentioned it.
He's brilliant. I would also put forward, from a novice point of view, there's a channel called Cousin Feral Ferret. He's sort of just starting out, so it's good to watch the learning curve there. And who's a third one? I really like KC Tarantulas as well. I think they're all.
There we go.
You know,
so if you're not already subscribed, go check out Cousins Feral Ferrets, Winter Nights, and KC Tarantulas.
Yeah,
there you're 3.
All good, all great channels.
All great channels.
Check them all out.
Check them all out. Just give up your life and spend your time scouring YouTube for.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is, what advice would you give to anyone starting as a pet keeper? For anyone coming into the hobby, be it tarantulas, just anyone coming into the exotics hobby.
Yeah. Main thing, research. Just research everything. You know, because they're not these animals. They're not something you're going to pick up and hug and cuddle and that sort of thing. So research.
Yeah. Irresponsible pet ownership is one thing that really gets on my whip.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so same question. What would be your advice to anyone, but this time it's starting as a YouTuber? So somebody's got quite a big collection, or even there's a young lad, he's only got 1 tarantula, but he's started his own little channel.
Yeah.
His name escapes me, but yeah, so anyone think of coming into the YouTube community, what would be your advice to them?
Just do it. Just do it. Don't be worried about looking a fool on camera.
Wow, if we can pull it off.
Exactly. You know, it's all in good humour. So, yeah, just do it. You know.
I've said time and time again, when I started my channel, I had images of, the big guns just basically telling me to jog on.
Yeah.
You know, I was terrified. And then suddenly, Dave Scott he was like, what do you need? How can I help you? I'll create, my original intro was put together by him just in his own time for, this is going back on my old videos when I was just, little lad, the Invertaben. But yeah. Favourite horror movie? I thought I better throw this one in there. Favourite horror movie?
I'm not a massive fan of horror films.
What's wrong with you people?
But I really, really love the Saw franchise. Like all those films are just great.
Yeah, as I mentioned in the interview with Gar, I just watched Jigsaw a couple of nights back. I don't think it was the cleverest of the films. I think it was a bit more predictable than any of the others. I was thinking about this question, and I don't know, the Rec movies, REC is in to record something.
Yeah.
They are, I think they're Spanish originally, and they're absolutely brilliant. They did remake it into American called, I think, Quarantine or something. And Ver, W-E-R, is a really good film. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Wee man wants a cuddle. Hair with no beard, or beard with no hair?
Ooh, beard as of now, beard with no hair.
Because I know we've both had the long hair, and we're both, well, your beard's probably far more impressive than mine. But yeah, I'm trying to avoid putting my head down because the receivership's quite bad for a man of my age.
Yeah,
well, I'll say man of my age. I'm getting on in years. I'm older than I look. Who'd win in a fight? You or Gar from Predator or Prey Online?
Ooh, do you know what? I don't know, Gar's, being Welsh, he's just got that mentalness. So, wow. Good point. I think I'm built a bit bigger than him, so I'd like to think I could just like squash him.
How tall are you?
About 5'9".
Alright, well, he's taller than that.
He could just hold me by his hand.
He'll give you a hug. I think he's more of a lover than a fighter. Yeah. That is actually, your questions are up. You will be pleased to know. That is question time done.
I figured out my how many shots could I shot.
Oh, of course! Please do. Remember, of course, please show your workings, because
I've come to the conclusion of 6. So, I started off with...
Okay, if you just hold that up to the camera so we can see your mathematical workings.
So I've got 14 times 3 plus 12. I don't know if that's correct. I'm having a guess. Divided by lightweight.
It looks impressive.
And, yeah, there you go.
Well, I think you probably put more effort in than any other person that's been asked this question. I have a funny feeling that if Mr. Sidex, please go subscribe to the channel, happens to watch all of these and has his way, I have a feeling this question is going to frequently pop up.
Yeah.
I will add, the YouTube community did actually come back to me with a whole heap of really, really good questions. One such as, have you ever been forced to sleep out in the shed when falling out with the other half?
Not yet.
Not yet. We'll add yet onto the end of that.
Yeah.
But there was a few other absolute gem questions, but I'll probably save them for another time and another day. But that realistically is us done, and I would like to say thank you ever so much. Hope it gave you a bit of a giggle, a few curveballs in there.
Yeah, right.
And yeah, awesome. So please, anyone watching this, please do go subscribe to Invertaben. He's producing awesome videos, and if nothing else, go and watch the unboxing of the Sun Beetles just to hear a grown man scream like a Jezebel.
Yeah.
We've all done it. The first time they did it to me, I actually thought I was being attacked by a wasp and did that whole kung fu in the air malarkey. I had no idea they could do this.
Yeah, well, I don't know why I didn't expect it to be able to fly. It just gone.
Didn't cross my mind at all either. So, right, that is it. That's a goodbye from me, and it's a goodbye from yourself.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I would say it's a goodbye from the wee man, but he's preoccupied over yonder. So, that's it. Excellent. Please do like, share, subscribe, and go and check out Invertaben's channel. Thank you very much, and bye-bye for now.
Okay, so that was a chat, of course, with Invertaben. He is such a nice guy. I think I've actually known him longer than I think he's had his YouTube channel. Of course, when he started his YouTube channel, I didn't actually realise it was him. Anyway, long story short, awesome guy, really good channel. Please do go check it out and subscribe. Hopefully by watching him and meeting him, as opposed to me and other YouTubers telling you to go and watch, hopefully now that you've seen, met, and got an idea of what he's all about, hopefully you will go and subscribe. In fact, don't hopefully, just go subscribe to his channel and really help his channel grow. It would be hugely appreciated. So anyway, that is it. There's nothing more left for me to say, and I hope you've enjoyed that. Please put your comments down below if you think this could be a good series of videos to introduce to the channel. I'm looking forward to it. I think it could be a lot of fun. And yeah, that is it from me. Please do like, share, subscribe, and as I say, comment down below. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thumbs up.